Yeah. Welcome to Superchat. If you have less than 10,000 subscribers, then you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. If you're new here, everybody's here to connect, so hopefully you're feeling welcome. And please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members in no time. Right now we're looking at Everything Random, a Unique Rose, who's actually a fairly new member in the Superchat family and has only been with us in what I think is less than a month already, but has already shown great generosity and impact in our community, and is definitely a lot of fun to watch, a lot of fun to have in the chat, and somebody who's already out working very hard on their channel and collaborating with other creators, and they're just a pleasure to have been introduced to. So I wanted to introduce them to everybody here today. We feature a different channel every single day on Superchat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen. And hopefully everybody will enjoy getting to know Everything Random, a Unique Rose. With 230 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they will now be thinking about. So thank you everybody once again for coming in so early. We've got an overwhelmingly busy beginning again, I can see. So thank you everybody for that. Please forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat that you have meant for me to see. I'm going to do some introductions before we get into any YouTube details or things like that. So if there's anything that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please hang on for a couple of minutes. And when I'm done with the introductions and we get into showing channels on the screen, which we're going to do a lot of today, then I'll be happy to keep my eyes open and hopefully catch what you were looking for a little bit easier. Emotion, thank you for the super chat, by the way, and I do see that Mark McEwen also dropped one on us, so thank you very much for that. I'm just going to make a note of those. These are extremely generous creators, and I'll talk about them both when we get to their channels. Because of those super chats, I will look at those channels before we start spinning the wheel today. I see we've got a little bit more action in the chat right before I get into the introductions, and you'll have to forgive me because it's a little bit hot here today, but don't mind that. It just means my forehead will be a little bit shiny for you today. John H Shelton, thank you so much for your membership. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we will look at your channel right after Mark McEwen and Emotion. John H. Shelton actually has 2 YouTube channels and has been a longtime friend of Tuberchat, definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So thank you, everybody, for coming in, and thank you for the shares. Nisha James TV and everybody else who has shared, I appreciate that. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Bingy Roy Vlogs is in the house. Good to see you here. I'm going to add you onto the wheel right away, as I do with the members, of course. There are a lot of other members that I've already added onto the wheel, including Time with Tiffy, Sam's Vlogs, Trains, and More, who's always here as a member and a moderator, Sparkle's Hope Chest, along with Wolf Spirit Productions, which I watched the first of the collaboration videos today. Unmasked Lifestyle, our dear friend, is here. House of X Entertainment Inc., who have been with Tuberchat from the beginning, are here. Old School Patricia, it's great to have you back in the chat as well. Nightstar Beauty is here. My love, Kristen Welton, is always in the chat as a member and a moderator. I see that Jack Dawson has walked in. Chris's Clever Craft is here. And I'm just getting you both onto the wheel as I do members. I put them on the wheel right away. Now, after a little while, once we get through a few channels, I will go to our chat list and start adding people in a somewhat, it's not random. I'll describe the process in which I add people, but we'll add a few more names from the chat onto the wheel, and then we can get around to having those channels on the screen as well. Baskets Resale is in the house. That's another creator with 2 channels, and they are aggressively working on their second. Their first one has thousands of subscribers. Bose Pixels in the house. Good to see you here. I had the pleasure of just watching another one of her videos yesterday. Chef Young D's Kitchen. Good to have you here. Coaster Oliver. Good to have you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs is back again. They've been with us almost every day lately, as a matter of fact. Gloria's Platter is here, and it's great to have you back in the chat as well. Madam Soul Food, it's always a pleasure to have you come in. Melody's Creation, you have to forgive me if I wonder if this might be your first time with Tuberchat. If it is, I hope you're feeling welcome, and if I'm wrong about that, it's great to have you back. I'd rather make the mistake of welcoming you twice than not doing it, but it's great to have you here. Nisha James TV, I already mentioned, but that's another generous creator. I actually did an interview with them a few weeks ago, and that turned into a 4-hour discussion about YouTube, a real deep dive into things that can help with your channels and videos. Hopefully you'll check that out either on our front page or her channel. Nurse Leslie, good to see you here for the first... Oh, it's not for the first time. Nurse Leslie is an older friend, well, I shouldn't say older friend of ours, but a recent friend of ours with a name change on the channel. I'm just catching that by the avatar there, but we'll talk about that in a few minutes. The HowTo Lady is always full of energy and always spreads a lot of positivity in the chat. It's always good to have you here. Thrill Seeks is a longtime generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat. Vibes with the Thompson family, another extremely supportive channel. And Wayne's TV Vlogs, good to see you here. I wonder if this might be your first time with Tuberchat. It's great to have you in the house. Mrs. VSNC09, good to have you back. Thank you for coming in. And I'll ask you for a favor, if you don't mind, if you happen to be on Instagram or something like that, if I'm pronouncing your name in the wrong way, if there's a way I'm supposed to be pronouncing that I'm not catching, just reach out to me if you don't mind. Let me know. It's all one word, Tuberchat on Instagram. Loyal Grow Shoutout Show is in the house. Good to see you here. Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel, it's great to have you here as well. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody in the chat. Buying Space is back. It's great to have you here also. And I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. If there is anybody that I've missed, as long as you're still active, we should get around to everybody. TCG Fam is in the house. Radical Productions is back with us again today. They are a channel with some serious growth. I think we looked at that yesterday. If I was right, they've passed 6,000 subscribers now. My goodness. And we'll have a look at that again shortly. I see we've got some more action in the chat. I'm going to have to catch up here a little bit. Pal's Island Kitchen is here. Thank you for coming in. Julia K, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. Our moderators just took your message out because we always delete anything that's self-promoting. So if you say check out my channel, they'll release. They will remove that message. But you're free to hang out and meet as many people here as you would like. Chef D's Kitchen, I'm just going to add you to my list. We're going to look at your, sorry, Chef Young D's Kitchen. Thank you so much for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to look at your channel right after the others and right before we spin the wheel. And I believe I missed one more thing in the chat. I'm just going to catch up. And thank you, everybody, for giving us such an overwhelmingly busy beginning to the live stream today. Of the 4 days, we're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Saturday is always the busiest, but we're busy every day, and it just means it takes a little bit longer to get onto the wheel or the screen. But we're not in a rush today. We've got just about 2.5 hours to go, so we're going to get lots and lots of channels on the screen. Jack Dawson, thank you for your super chat as well. I really do appreciate that. Jack Dawson's done that to us many times. I'm just going to make sure that I get you into the list to come up before we spin the wheel. And thank you, everybody. That's a lot of action to get us started, so I really do appreciate that. Right now we're looking at everything random and unique rows, and this is our featured channel for today. Like I said, she's a lot of fun, and she is aggressively posting like every day, which is just fantastic. It's just about every day, and she's doing a good variety of hauls and different things. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her. With 230 subscribers, like I said, I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards 300. She has already in our community shown generosity and impact within our chat, so I hope everybody will look forward to some of that support coming back to you as you connect with everything random and unique rows. So the next channel that we're going to look at today is Mark McEwen. Thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that. Mark McEwen originally comes to us from our friends at Two Pineapples. He's an extremely supportive creator. I know you put out a brand new video today. I saw the notification but haven't been able to watch it yet, but I'm looking forward to getting a look at this. Mark McEwen, we've watched this channel grow from the beginning with 139 subscribers. I'm hoping we can move him a little bit farther towards the 200 we know he's thinking about. Cutegothgirlgamer is here. It's always good to have you in the chat. That's somebody who supports on all of my channels, as a matter of fact, including our copyright-free music channel. All the music that you hear in the background of Superchat is available on that separate channel for you to use in your videos and live streams. And I know we've had another few channels come through the chat. I don't mean to miss anybody. Relentina Branch family, thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. If you don't mind just reading our video description, it actually describes exactly how things work here. We're all here for the purpose of supporting each other as creators. Superchat is just a meeting place where we make friends, and the idea is to support each other in the long term, not just the coming days, but hopefully weeks, months, and eventually maybe even years. True 2K Savage, good to see you here. Thanks for coming in. And Emotion, thank you for the plug for the music channel. I do appreciate that. Again, I hope I haven't missed anybody coming in. I certainly don't mean to. Computer Chick Productions, thank you for coming in. And hopefully everybody's already having a good time meeting new friends and family members. Again, if you've mentioned anything that you meant for me to see, like a question or a comment, and I missed it, just please forgive me. I'm always way behind when we first get started with the live stream. But if you don't mind mentioning it again with either 3 thumbs up or @mention Tuberchat Connect and Grow, I will keep my eyes open. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and we'll catch it the next time around. Now we're going to look at Emotion. Another extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Thank you for yet another super chat. He's done that to us many times. Purple Tube, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for spreading the love. When I look for emotion, I look for emotion, new soul, R&B. And this is a talented singer-songwriter with 2 channels now, as a matter of fact. On Emotion, which is fully monetized, we get to support him in different ways, including super chats and memberships. And then as well, what we hear here is his original works. And like I said, as a talented singer-songwriter, we're able to hear original music. And when I look for emotion, again, I type in new soul R&B, because this is the type of music you're going to hear when you get to this channel. And he actually is already like getting very close to 1,500 subscribers here. But I'm going to show you his second channel, Writing with Emotion, New Soul. And what we find from this new channel is the same creator behind Emotion showing us the writing process for his original works, which is very, very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Emotion on both of these channels. And you've seen already, this is an extremely generous creator, a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. Somebody who is out very aggressively working on supporting other creators, which I'm always very, very, very happy to see. They've been a longtime friend of Superchat. Toughhead Gaming, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Pals Island Kitchen, I may not have welcomed you, but it's good to have you here. I've got you on the wheel now, of course, right away as a member. And Nurse Leslie would love to collab with a health and wellness channel. There's a few Unmasked Lifestyles in the house today. Princess Beyond Passions, I may not have welcomed you. It's good to see you here. Princess Beyond Passions often comes in early. What happens is when you're live streaming, for those of you who do it or are thinking about doing it, when you look at your participant list, if somebody hasn't left a message in the chat within the last minute or two, often their name will disappear from the participant list, and it comes back as soon as they chat again. So it's very easy to miss people if they've been here early and we're waiting. But Princess Beyond Passions has been an extremely supportive creator, so I know they're usually here in the beginning. And then Loyal Grow Shoutout Show, yeah, we can absolutely talk about that. Forgive me, I did get your comment, but I know I haven't responded to it yet. I know that you were talking about if there's any violations or anything like that. Superchat's been clean. Superchat doesn't have any strikes, claims, anything like that at all. So I'm probably lucky to a point, but it's definitely done deliberately. But I'm looking forward to reaching out to you, so forgive me. I just happen to have a very full schedule, especially when it comes to the summer months. So John H. Shelton, thank you for your super chat as well. I really do appreciate, or sorry, thank you for your membership. Sorry, forgive me. I do appreciate the extra support. And Melody's Creation has a music channel as well. John H. Shelton actually has a couple of channels. This is somebody who shows generosity in many different ways, and one of those is by doing a lot of sharing. John H. Shelton is somebody who shares not only for Tuber Chat, but I see them on Twitter, for instance, as something that's very apparent, and they're out sharing for other creators regularly. So they're definitely part of our Twitter list. Anybody who tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat is added automatically to that list. The idea then is you can meet, I believe it's over 80 members now. And if you're somebody who's active on Twitter and enjoys sharing for other people, you'll likely find lots of other creators from the Tuber Chat family who are also active on Twitter. If they're willing to do that for us, they might be willing to do that for you. And, oh, thank you, Nisha James TV, yes. And John H. Shelton, so now is our newest member, official member. And with 1,440 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push him towards the 1,500 that he's thinking about for sure. We've seen a couple of slight name changes here. So John H. Shelton, creative vlogger and Godzilla fan. Then we have a second channel from the same creator, which I'm hopefully going to get to right now, Mr. Shelton TV. And this is where we get more of a behind-the-scenes look at the creator behind these channels. With 647 subscribers right now, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. And then, yes, PurpleTube. Hopefully everybody is up to speed on the full procedure, and especially the importance of doing things in the way that we insist on doing them, let's just say. For those of you who are brand new, hopefully you've taken a moment just to read our video description. It's very important that when we're visiting a channel, we start a conversation with somebody in the chat, just to make sure they're here, they're catching your messages, and you've got a conversation started so everybody's paying attention on the same page. Then you let them know that you want to connect, and head to their channel and watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long. It's very important that it's a full video and that it's over 3 minutes long. Then leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I recommend 3 or 4 sentences. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on for all creators as you see me do. And then come back into the chat, let them know that you've done that. They will do the same thing for you. So one more time, John H. Shelton, thank you so much for that membership. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we looked at that channel along with our super chatters right before. We're going to soon get into spinning the wheel, and I'll add some more names from our chat list to the wheel very soon. Right now, we're looking at Chef Young D's Kitchen. Thank you for your super chat as well. I really do appreciate that. I see that you've got a couple of premieres coming up. One today in just another half hour or so, as a matter of fact, and then another one for a couple of days from now, which is really cool. Chef Young D's Kitchen has 1,450 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. House of X Entertainment Inc. is in the house. I'm not sure if I welcomed you, but you are on the list, along with Time with Tiffy, Sam's Vlogs, Trains and More is here, Sparkle's Hope Chest, and Wolf Spirit Productions, of course. Old School Patricia, along with Nightstar Beauty is here. Bingy Roy Vlogs, Chris's Clever Craft, Baskets Resale, Cutegothgirlgamer, and Pal's Island Kitchen as well. Very, very cool. And then Nisha James, you're asking me what are my thoughts on the guidelines for August 2021. So you'll have to forgive me because I don't know exactly what you mean by that. So when you're talking about Nisha James TV was actually messaging me on Instagram earlier. So it would come down to specific details, but if there's changes that have been made, I'm going to have to look at those. But I'm not aware that anything specific has changed in the guidelines or what's acceptable or not acceptable. So forgive me if that's the case, and I'll look it up afterwards. I'm actually going to make myself a note right now just to make sure that I don't let that slip my mind. We always have to make sure we're updating ourselves, and sometimes YouTube does an okay job of helping us out with that by leaving messages in our creator dashboard. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Chef Young D's Kitchen, and thank you one more time for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. We've got one more super chatter to go through before I'm going to start spinning the wheel. We're going to look at our dear friend Jack Dawson. When I look for this channel, I look for Jack Dawson Assassin's Creed, which happens to be one of the games that he plays on his channel, along with Call of Duty, Ratchet and Clank, and many others. Jack Dawson is such an unbelievably popular name on the internet that we have to do a little bit more to make sure that we find this channel, similarly to what we saw with Emotion earlier. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Jack Dawson. This is a gaming channel. He posts and live streams every day. And I'm very lucky to be able to catch him at least a couple of times a week on average. And what he's able to do is keep up with the gameplay while he's live streaming, as well as he's a fantastic commentator, so you're kept up to speed with what's happening. And then as well, he keeps up with the chat. Always says love, support, and respect is the key. That's absolutely the case both from Jack Dawson and from his community. Abby Stalker Mom is in the house. Good to see you here. Oracles and Beyond, thank you for coming in as well. And again, forgive me now, again, if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody's mentioned and expected me to, or meant specifically for me to see. If that's the case, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. Hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier. And I will keep my eyes open and hopefully catch it the next time around. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody, of course. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Jack Dawson. He's getting very, very close to 1,700 subscribers, and we're all, of course, all hoping to push him a little bit farther and get him to that milestone. And hopefully we haven't lost too many of the new channels that have come in here today. It's a very overwhelming beginning that we've had today. And for anybody that's watching and hasn't been chatting very much just yet, if you don't mind, take a moment just to read our video description, and don't let the fact that it's a little bit overwhelming deter you from the idea of meeting creators in the chat. Feel free to reach out to people one by one. You might find that some creators will reach out to you, but the best success here in Superchat is always found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, letting them know you want to connect, and then everybody will be on the same page. You'll get lots of friends and family members for your channel. The Anthony's Family Show, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Let's spin the wheel, and we're going to get our first channel from the wheel up, and pretty soon, as we get through a few names, I will work on getting some more names from our chat list. And forgive me, because Emotion, I did not realize that you took over as the stream boss. So Emotion, our dear friend, the talented singer-songwriter, has become the stream boss, and will gain a little bit of extra exposure for that reason. A brother of a certain age, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. I'm sure any minute anybody... I wonder how many people ask you, what is that age? Because a brother of a certain age just makes you have to ask, I think. Little Frenchie in Big Texas, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And I see that Unmasked Lifestyle has dropped a super chat on us as well. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, we're going to make your channel the next one that we look at. I meant to spin the wheel, and you'll have to forgive me if I just ripped off somebody's chance there. I didn't mean to do that. I was adding a brother of a certain age. I meant to spin, and then now we're looking at Unmasked Lifestyle, and I will spin the wheel right after this channel. This is a longtime dear friend of Tuberchat. And thank you, a brother of a certain age. I'm always doing good. Hopefully you are too. Team Goodman is in the house. Good to have you back. Thanks for coming in. They're here with us almost every day, and they are extremely loyal and dedicated supporters. I did not mention two of the most supportive creators that are always with us here in Tuberchat as beloved moderators, Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA. I hope I haven't done that to you too many times where I haven't mentioned you, because it's when I'm doing my introduction, sometimes it's in my head as I scan through the list, and I think I'm going to save the best for last so I can get into my speech about how unbelievably supportive both of these creators are. They are a couple of people who live wholeheartedly by the idea of giving much more than they expect to receive, and they display this to people all the time, both outwardly and inwardly. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They're always here as beloved moderators, of course, and that is Michael's Adventures and Scratch and PPA. Unmasked Lifestyle is one of these channels that I talk about sometimes where we where we all have food in common. I think anybody could live a little bit healthier. Anybody could, you know, eat a little bit healthier and this and that. So Unmasked Lifestyle gives us a lot of content that kind of promotes that activity. I hope everybody will connect with them. I see they've got a premiere coming up on Monday, which is very cool. I wonder if we will... That's almost right after Tuberchat that day is scheduled. And we have visited Unmasked Lifestyle many times before. They are fully monetized, so there's lots of ways to support them on their channel, including super chats and memberships. As a matter of fact, they just had their monetization celebration last weekend, and we celebrated that with them. So, hopefully everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. A brother of a certain age made me laugh by saying it's the age where we start to go downhill. Interesting. Interesting. And then, forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. Next, we're going to look at Cutegothgirlgamer. This is a creator who supports on all of my channels. She's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time, as a matter of fact. She happens to be a member as well, so we see this channel just about every day regardless. She does a lot of different activity on her channel, including StreamYard panels. She does random live streams as well as video gameplay streaming, and occasionally even makes music, which she makes while she streams and then posts, as you can see here on her channel. So there's a lot of variety here, and hopefully everybody will support Cutegothgirlgamer. With 270 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. Lil Shatter, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. You were here yesterday, and I can't remember for the life of me whether we got around to putting your channel on the screen or not. I think you might have left right before we got a chance to put your channel on the screen, but I think we did have you on the wheel. Hopefully, if you've got some time today, we'll be able to get you there. The wheel not only works by how long anybody is here, it's how much you're interacting with other creators in the chat. So what happens is I have a robot called Botissimo here, and it keeps track of that information for me. And then when I need names for the wheel, I look over at the list and start adding them in order. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and hopefully once again everybody will enjoy connecting to Cutegothgirlgamer. Again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Life with Boo is in the house, and right now we're about to look at Kristen Welton. This is my love. She's always in the chat as a member and a moderator, so there's lots of ways to support her when we get to her channel, including super chats and memberships. She's got 1,320 subscribers or so right now. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther towards the 1,400 that she's thinking about. Mom and Lon is here. They were just featured last weekend here on Superchat, and Kristen Welton, of course, has been a previously featured channel. She's got a lot of variety on her channel, including some success that she's been having with shorts lately and a couple of different series. So hopefully everybody will enjoy catching those. She does a great job of posting frequently, at least once a week, sometimes even farther. Lil Frenchie in Big Texas is talking about swapping playlists as well. Team Goodman is willing to do that also. So everybody in the chat is available to make those arrangements independently and individually. Of course, I don't even facilitate that. That's just something that everybody can do in the chat with each other. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with other creators. Not to mention, it helps. It's the one legitimate thing we can do to pump our watch hours up. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here, and we'll see what's going on. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. They really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. Even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. Chris's Clever Craft is coming up right now. So 253 subscribers we see for this channel, and hopefully we can push them a little bit farther. They're already halfway on the road to 300. Relentina Branch family, hopefully you're enjoying your time here. I'd love it if you met some friends and family members. And again, just keep in mind that the best success is always found in making the first move. There are many creators who have been to Tuber Chat many times before or are here regularly that will not go to a brand new channel in the chat until they watch how you interact with everybody else first, with good reason, because they want to make sure they can make a judgment call as to whether you might be a loyal, genuine supporter before they will connect. But you'll find lots of those here. So, Chris's Clever Craft is here. I'm having a great time getting to know this creator and this channel. They bring a lot of fun to the chat. They're not afraid to engage the conversation, which I appreciate, and I'm having a good time catching up with their videos. I'm sure you will too. There's a lot of variety here, but we get a good look at the creator behind the channel and a lot of interesting stuff. When I was watching this Shed Wars video, I was almost falling off the chair laughing. Not that it's that funny, it's just that while he's doing the video, there's chickens just wandering around. I thought it was the coolest thing. I don't own any chickens, I never have, but I think it's definitely fun to watch. So he's got a lot of different variety, like I said, and I'm having a great time getting to know this channel. I'm sure you will too. Chris's Clever Craft is here with us almost every day. and was featured recently based on the impact that he has within our community and within our chat. And I always appreciate anybody engaging the conversation and bringing that kind of fun. So let's spin. We'll get another channel up here and see what's happening as well. We're going to look at House of X Entertainment Inc. Rabbit Hole Clickers in the house. That's another extremely supportive creator, somebody who comes by our copyright-free music channel every single day to engage the conversation and keep the watch hours grinding away, which I do appreciate. That channel, by the way, is well over 3,000 watch hours already, if you can believe it. And House of X Entertainment Inc. has 645 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. This is actually a joint business channel between Yo, It's Your Boy Leo and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey, both of whom have been with TuberChat from the beginning, literally day one. As well, they've been connected to me personally for a lot longer than that. We're getting on approximately 2 years of support that I've had both ways from these creators. They're both fully monetized on their personal channels, Yo, It's Your Boy Leo and It's Me Wanston Yes Honey. So there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when we get there. But this is a joint business channel, and they do a lot of focusing on other creators by doing interviews, and they do a really considerate and thoughtful job. Kristen Welton and I have both been interviewed by House of X Entertainment Inc. You can find that on their channel or on ours. Let's spin and we'll see what else is coming up from Nightstar Beauty now. Nightstar Beauty is a channel I like talking about. I'm going to have to catch up again because they're posting frequently now. This is a channel, I really love the branding that they've been doing. As you can see, even though we've got like slight color changes, they've got, you know, a font and a way of doing their text, a way of doing their photos that is so consistent that when you see the banner, the avatar, the thumbnails, I think that this is a really great job in branding. They also do a great job in video production, and their camera work is great as well. So they're definitely a channel to watch and probably be inspired by, not just entertained, of course. But Nightstar Beauty happens to be a loyal and dedicated supporter. I see them out supporting other creators as well. 363 subscribers, and I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. Unstable TV is back in the house. That's another creator that is enjoying some rapid growth right now, some unbelievable success, excessive success they're experiencing right now. So hopefully we'll get a chance to talk about that in a little while. Binary Code is in the house. Good to see you back in the house today. That is our featured channel for tomorrow, as a matter of fact. And today's featured channel is Everything Random, a Unique Rose. Monday, we're going to look at Joy Blessed Life, another channel that we've seen many times as well. Nisha James TV, is there something that I missed from you? No, maybe we're okay. Yeah, anybody as well can reach out to me anytime. It's all one word, TuberChat on Instagram. That's where I'm most active. And then if there's something I can, like I always love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. If there's something you think I can answer, I'm always happy to do that. But if you have information that you want to share throughout the community, I'm happy to talk about that stuff too. I really do appreciate when anybody shares information in that way. It shows great generosity. Thrill Seeks, no, your channel hasn't been up. I haven't added any channels from the chat yet. I will be in another couple of moments. We had an extremely busy beginning, probably the busiest beginning that we've had yet. The American Wanderer, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Old School Patricia is here. This is another longtime member, somebody who's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to TuberChat for quite some time. With 1,470 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. I've got to catch up on some of the recent stuff they've been putting out. They've been posting more than a few times a week, it looks like, as a matter of fact. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy support coming back from them. I see old school Patricia out supporting other creators regularly as well. A longtime friend, Past Life Explorer, is in the house today, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are fully monetized now, so there's lots of ways to support them as well, including super chats and memberships. I think memberships. I have to come over there again to see if you activated your memberships, but super chats were definitely available when I was there last. So hopefully everybody is doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Let's spin the wheel again, and again, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually. Of course, Bingy Roy Vlogs is coming up now, and they've got 135 subscribers right now. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, only finding us within the last few weeks, but have already shown generosity within our community. Of course, they happen to be a member. I've had a good time getting to know this channel right away with some DIY projects that people can do around the house and reap the benefits for a long time to come. So I enjoy that stuff very much. A lot of times what I enjoy is seeing things that can be taught to other people, you know, like, so teach a man to fish, if you want to put it that way, as opposed to simply just doing things for people, although it's fine to do both. And Bingy Roy Vlogs just gives us something that we can see, and just for the few videos I've watched already, I'm looking forward to much more, but just looking at some of the things that have already been done, these are things that use resources from around the home that can be, like I said, enjoyed for a long time to come, and probably shared between a couple of people as an activity, if nothing else. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We'll push them towards 200 subscribers right now. Mama's Handprint is in the house. Good to see you here. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So let's spin the wheel. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, those really do help the stream. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're visiting, and I'll appreciate it myself greatly as well. And Pal's Island Kitchen is coming up right now. And Rabbit Hole Clicker. Hopefully you're meeting some new friends and family members as well. Like I said, Rabbit Hole Clicker is an extremely supportive creator, somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat almost every day, and as well on our copyright-free music channel, and I appreciate that extra support. The HowTo Lady, thank you for asking. There's no difference. So live streaming and a live chat, when I keep talking about it, I don't know if you're referring just to the different things that I say. I might mention live chat, or I might mention live stream. So the only difference really between the two is the fact that a live chat can happen both on a premiere or a live stream. And then a live stream can or cannot have a live chat if you choose to enable or disable it. So these are the only problems, but usually they're intertwined, right? A live chat goes along with a live stream, but it is possible to have one without the other. And then so I might do a lot of mentioning the live chat, like how many people are in the chat and this and that might be the thing. I don't know if that answers the question, but hopefully it does. And Diana Brienne Fairchild is in the house. Good to see you here again today. Thank you for coming in. And Pal's Island Kitchen has 710 subscribers. This is an extremely supportive creator, generous, of course, loyal and dedicated to say the least. They're here with Tuber Chat almost every single day. But the big thing about Pal's Island Kitchen is that I see them out supporting other creators regularly as well. So it's great that they share this delicious looking content that we see here. There's obviously much to be learned on this channel, as well as entertained and inspired by, but then we get to see not only support coming to us, but we see that Pal's Island Kitchen is an extremely supportive creator out supporting others regularly as well. I'm always happy to see that when I'm out trying to do the same, visiting premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, and then I see other people from the Tuber Chat community out supporting each other. That's great. And then thank you to HowTo Lady. I hope that was what you were looking for. I sometimes accidentally probably use the terms intertwined the same way that somebody might use the word scratch and the word itch incorrectly, because often we'll use them, we'll overuse both words. Anyway, let's get to adding some names from the list onto the wheel. Cutegothgirlgamer still in the house. We had a look at that channel. That's an extremely supportive creator, like I said. And I'm going to add some names right now. So let's see what we can do about that. I think the HowTo Lady is actually coming up first. Yes. So we'll look at the HowTo Lady along with Nurse Leslie and Chris's Clever Craft. We saw there a member, of course. Gloria's Platter will come up. And Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs. And let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up. We got a long way to go today. We're going to be another... Oh, I'm trying to think of how long. A little bit less than an hour and a half, I think. And then we're going to go, and today we'll be watching a premiere from Michael's Adventures, as a matter of fact. So look at that luck, the HowTo Lady. Maybe that's... however you want to describe luck. I use the word luck. A lot of us might describe it differently, but... maybe because of your contributions to the chat today, luck is on your side and put you right up as soon as I added you to the wheel. The HowTo Lady is an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter, but what she does that's so outstanding here in Tuber Chat is that she's always spreading positivity. She's got a ton of energy. It comes through both in her videos and in simply the things she says in any live chat. But with the name The HowTo Lady, you can see that there's much to be learned as well as entertained and inspired by it. And she engages the chat regularly and also, like I said, spreads a lot of positivity. Now, she's got 2 channels right now. On this one here, she does a lot of motivating, so we see a lot of weight loss and fitness videos, but she also does a lot of supporting of small businesses. Now, in this series, one of these videos was actually made for Tuber Chat a little while ago, and that could be found on our front page or on her channel as well, and she did a really thoughtful and considerate job with that. And then I'll show you Dee's Fierce Fashions, which is the second channel from the same creator. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with her here. And with 46 subscribers, she's getting very close to the halfway mark on the road to that first 100. I'm hoping we can push her a little bit farther. Culture Denny Network, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description. You'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Thrill Seeks, I'll have to message you after on Instagram about that. But I'm just hoping that there's a lot more to what you're talking about than what we've seen so far. But I am looking forward to seeing the video that you're going to put together. I feel like I've missed another channel or two coming through. Mama Soul Food, not sure if I welcomed you, but it's always good to have you here. Thank you for coming in. I certainly don't mean to miss anybody. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Oh, and then binary code. So I'm just reading your message here that says you'll be going by everybody's house with a second account or second channel. So one of the things that's extremely important, if you're talking about just giving extra support, that's great, that's wonderful. But if you're talking about subscribing with a second channel and not the one that's your main channel, that's something here that we don't do. So that's not just a message for binary code. For anybody that's new to Tuber Chat, sometimes you'll see in a growth stream similar to what we're doing here, there will be people who will have a channel, but they'll have a second account. And what they do is they don't subscribe to you with their channel, they subscribe with the other account. We don't do any of that here. Here, it's 100% upfront, 100% everything's public, and 100% everybody's using their main channel to support each other. If, you know, it's not that everybody has to be of the same mindset on the entire internet, of course. And there are a lot of people who probably won't subscribe to the idea that we have here of doing things the way that we do, and that's fine. But we always have to insist that everybody's on the same page, connecting the same way, because we know that it works. YouTube's playing around so much with everybody's views, subscribers, likes, everything, watch hours, that we have to do everything we can to make sure that we're minimizing those losses. Moon Goddess Treasures, good to see you here. And Fisher Fun Ventures, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here in the house, and everybody's willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Facing Reality, I know you've been here for a while. Forgive me for not welcoming you. I must have, you're here every day with us. I saw your name in the chat, and I must have not realized that I hadn't welcomed you already. But it's always good to have Facing Reality in the house. That's another creator who definitely engages the chat regularly. A Brother of a Certain Age is here right now. This is another creator who has a bit of patience to start with. They actually came in on Tuber Chat just, I believe it was last weekend, but they weren't able to get into the chat. And luckily, I think they just have an idea of what goes on with YouTube, and were able to get that sorted out so that they could come in. What happens sometimes is a channel will be what we call shadow banned. Nobody did anything. It's not anybody's fault. It's a glitch in YouTube, and it happens to a lot of creators. So if you find yourself in a chat and you're messaging and you feel like you're being ignored, nobody's listening to you or nobody's acknowledging you, if you switch your chat mode, and I'll show you what I'm talking about, from live chat to top chat or back, doesn't matter where it is, if your messages disappear, that means that you're either banned on that channel or shadow banned. So if you're banned on a channel, you'll know you've done something, right? But if you're unsure, then it means that shadow banning is a glitch from YouTube, and what that does is it prevents your messages from going through at all. Nobody can see them, even though it looks like they can. All that has to be done is you just need to be added into that creator's approved users list, which is the same place that they add their moderators and ban channels and things like that, and that should fix the problem. We've seen it many, many, many times. The only other thing is you might have to educate the creator on what on earth you're talking about as well. So you'll have to have patience for that. But that's the first thing I notice about A Brother of a Certain Age. But as well, they definitely have been engaging our chat today, which I appreciate. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. With 26 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther on their road towards the first 100. So forgive me if I've missed anything in the chat, like a question or a comment that anybody meant for me to see. If I did, just please be patient with me. Mention it again with 3 thumbs up, or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow, and hopefully that will help me see it a little bit easier, and I'll catch it the next time around. Baskets Resale is coming up right now. They have a second channel called Baskets, probably better described as their first channel. And they actually have thousands of subscribers, so we'll look at that in another moment. This is definitely a creator to be learned from, as well as entertained and inspired by. And here on Baskets Resale, they have a different variety of videos, which is very, very cool. With 536 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. I've obviously got some catching up to do myself with this channel, but they have been a long time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat. They've actually been a member for a long time as well. And Oh, Diana Brienne Fairchild now has 5 channels instead of 1. I thought she had 3 or 4. Team Goodman says YouTube mukbang their watch hours last week. That's an interesting way of putting it. But yeah, it happens to everybody, I promise you. For those of you who use like the TubeBuddy app or something like that, you might see sometimes you'll go to look at your statistics and you'll actually watch the numbers raise and lower, and all those numbers are delayed anyway. Anything that disappears usually comes back at least a little bit when they're huge losses. And Baskets, forgive me, I was thinking you had around 6,000 subscribers. It's well beyond 7 now. I should know this. We looked at this the other day, and Baskets has 7,320 subscribers so far, and just are experiencing rapid growth. They always have been on this channel ever since becoming a part of the TuberChat family, but as well they're working on that second channel, Baskets Resale, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and supporting on both of these channels. Let's spin and we'll get another channel up here. We're going to look at Nurse Leslie right now. Unstable TV, yes, absolutely it is a roller coaster. Definitely worth it. What I find more than anything else is a lot of creators in the TuberChat family will grow towards a milestone and then plateau just a little bit, you know, so they go through a frustrating week of, you know, like I've hit 1,200 subscribers and now I'm just sitting there and can't seem to get past. And then all of a sudden, bang, they're at like 1,300 within another week. It's weird, but it happens to everybody. We see a lot of that kind of stuff. Not to mention, you know, we all go through some ups and some downs when it comes to specific numbers and things like that. But we see that over time, we tend to grow, and we see channels getting monetized every single week. It's almost every week that I'm in somebody else's monetization celebration, which is very, very cool. And, you know, hopefully, as long as everybody just stays, if you just post one quality piece of content every week, that's enough to make your channel grow. And then the things we're doing here in TuberChat speed the process up. And then, Team Goodman, yeah, the numbers are just different all over the place. It makes no sense. And then, yeah, Mom and Lon getting 100 was a killer for them. They said, after last September, it's been almost a year now. Halfway through last September, YouTube started purging aggressively. And the road to the first 100 is harder than ever these days. But again, we all get there. It's just a matter of a little bit more patience. TuberChat itself is growing at about a quarter of the speed ever since last summer that it was. We're getting about 100 subscribers a week by the end of the summer and dropped down to about 100 a month now. And it has been for a very long time. And I'm sure everybody's experiencing similar slowdowns in the growth since last year, but that just means that the party's over. It used to be easier. It's too bad that it's not, but again, we just keep growing as long as everybody is out supporting each other as much as we possibly can, and then as well hopefully posting at least one quality piece of content per week. If you're not there yet, just if you can get there as fast as possible, that's enough to grow. You know, and then the more you're out supporting others, the more you'll see that support coming back, and it'll speed things up for you. So Nurse Leslie is here. I am drawing a blank. We featured this channel too, and now I can't remember for the life of me the name of the channel. It's a name change. She hasn't been in for a little while. What was the name of the channel? I have to try to remember, and I'm so sorry, but that's okay. Nurse Leslie is here now, and hopefully everybody will connect with this channel. And this is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, definitely. Like I said, they've been previously featured on Superchat, and we feature a different channel every single day based on impact and generosity that we see within the community. And then thank you, Gloria's Platter. I've got you on the wheel. I am going to show your channel. I'll just move on quickly if you have to go for now, but I do appreciate every moment everybody spends here. I'm going to get some more names onto the wheel, actually, right now before I spin. Health, humor, and motivation. Yes, thank you so much, Nurse Leslie, for reminding me. And forgive me, I just haven't seen it in a little while. It would have come to me at some point, but I do appreciate the nudge. Yeah, Thrill Seeks, I understand that there's different ways that different creators do the things that we're talking about here. And it's always a good idea to watch more than one video. Like, so when I describe here, we watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long, leave a meaningful, genuine comment, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the bell on. Everybody's free to do even more. And of course, that's obviously going to be much better. So I always recommend as well for people to take extra videos, put them in your watch later list, or make a playlist to watch. Definitely doing more is going to help. I'm not going to change the way that I do our procedure here right now because we know that it works. When I'm out myself in other people's live streams and I connect with people, I follow exactly what we talk about here to a T, and it still works. So we'll keep that together. And, you know, we're always going to have differences in the way people connect, especially because in growth streams, there's so many out there, right? There's literally hundreds, if not thousands, of places where people can meet new friends and family members for their channel in a similar way to what we're doing. Some are very much focused on numbers, and then others are focused on other things. Superchat here, we're very focused on relationships that are made between creators. Like I said, Superchat is just a meeting place. It's meant so that people can make friends with each other. That's where the real strong and solid foundation for our channels comes from. So I put Princess Beyond Passions on the wheel along with Vibes with the Thompson family. Team Goodman is there now. I'm going to spin. Diana Brienne Fairchild does a lot of batch processing, which is cool. And, oh, Gloria's Platter. Okay, they might still be here. Timberwolf Studios, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And Gloria's Platter might still be here. They were just about to go, but that's okay. There's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Gloria's Platter. With 616 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. You can tell that there's much to be learned from this creator as well as entertained and inspired by on their channel. Oh, and then Wolf Spirit Productions. Yeah, for the life of me, there's no reason for that static to have come back again. This is something that we experienced months ago, and then actually Kristen moved some stuff around here and figured out that it was likely the Apple TV that... so I have an Apple TV device that is powering the second monitor, and... the microphone being too close to the Apple TV seemed to have been the problem, but we haven't moved anything, and all of a sudden the static's back. So I'm actually doing an experiment tonight where I'm going to try using Boot Camp and putting Windows on my Mac and see if running streams through Windows is going to make things more performant. It shouldn't, but it might. So we'll try, and that means I'm going to rip the whole thing apart and put it back together. And then thank you, Team Goodman, for the kind words. And then, Yeah, hopefully other than that, everybody's doing okay. So it's time for us to take a break just for a few minutes. I'm going to spin the wheel, and we'll see who's coming up next. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So we're going to go for a break, and we'll come back with Time with Tiffy. Okay, so we're back, but I know that Time with Tiffy is not still with us. So I'll spin the wheel right away, and we'll talk about what channel's going to come up next. I just wanted to show Facing Reality. When you go into your comment section, at least on a computer, because I always check my comments on a computer, then right here you'll see a little Published button. This is defaulted, so this shows all the comments that you haven't responded to that are out there for everybody to see. And right beside it is this button here called Held for Review. And this is where you'll find anything that YouTube has stopped as potential spam or anything like that. So hopefully that's helpful. Let's look at Vibes with the Thompson family now. And then hopefully everybody is having fun meeting new friends and family members already. If you haven't already given a thumbs up for today's stream, I hope that you will. They hopefully everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. They really do help the stream. And if you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and like I said, it really does help, so I'll be very much grateful for any thumbs up. Here's Vibes with the Thompson family right now, and it is time for me to get some more names for the wheel, so I'll do that. Let's put Scratch a PA on there right away. And I'll get a couple more names from our chat list in a second. Willow's Creations, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully that answered what you were looking for, Facing Reality. And thank you. Chris's Clever Craft actually mentioned Makeup Mom and Son approaching monetization, which is great. And it happens to be her birthday today, too. So if anybody gets a chance to hop by her channel, she'll be doing a live stream at some point, probably a little bit later, sometime between this afternoon and this evening. And hopefully everybody will stop by there and wish her a happy birthday when you get there. Vibes with the Thompson family is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who's here with us in Tuber Chat regularly. They come by our copyright-free music channel to help us out over there. For those of you who haven't seen it, the music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is also available for you to use in your videos and live streams as copyright-free music on our second channel. The link for that is dropped every half hour or so. Genesee Hair Salon, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. And then Vibes with the Thompson family is also out supporting other creators regularly. So when I'm out bouncing in between premieres, live streams, commenting on videos, I run into Vibes with the Thompson family regularly. So I'm going to add a couple more names onto our wheel from our chat list right now, and then we will get into spinning the wheel. We're in the second half of the live stream, so I'll work a little bit faster with channels now. And then, yeah, hopefully Abby Stalker Mom's still in the house. Jan Hines is here. And hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. Let's see what else we've got going on for channels that I can add. Radical Productions needs to come up right now. I got to catch up with them because it's been a while since I've watched a video, but they have got some serious success on their hands. And I want to catch up with that. One of the things I like about putting channels on the screen the way that we do here is that over time I get to know the channels and the creators behind those channels better. And then I can feature you better every time you're here. Unstable TV. Is Bose Pixel still in the house? Let me know, Bose Pixel, if you're still here. And I'll put you on the wheel. Debbie and Nia, good to see you back. Thank you for coming in. And then Chris's Clever Craft, thanks so much. Yes, it will be a fun evening for sure. But thank you for that. And Radical Productions, look at that. As soon as I put you on the wheel, you come up right away. Radical Productions is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. They've been here likely over a year, as a matter of fact. They just put a brand new video out, as a matter of fact. So I was talking about catching up. So they are doing some community awareness work on their channel, particularly talking with, I don't want to say specifically only homeless people, because, forgive me, like I said, I want to get to know the channel a little bit better to see if there's more, but there's definitely a lot of focus there. And it says proceeds from their organization will be directed towards initiatives to end homelessness in America. You can see that they've got some wild success on their hands with 5,930 subscribers right now. They're working on 6K, and they're going to have it in no time. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. There's obviously much to be learned from these creators, as well as entertained and definitely inspired by on their channel. Like I said, they've been with Tuber Chat for a long time, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. One of the things I can tell you is while I'm out leaving comments for other creators, I do see them out supporting others as well. So it's great to see channels that get to this size that are still out supporting everybody the way that they do. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Radical Productions. Like I said, we'll push them a little closer to the 6K that they're now thinking about. They're officially on that road. And next, we are going to look at Scratch and Pete PA. I've got Mom and Lawn, Thrill Seeks, and Unstable TV on the wheel as well now. And Scratch and Pete PA is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube, and we're very lucky to have them here as a dedicated moderator. They've been a moderator with Superchat for quite some time. They seem to always post their premieres for the coming week on Saturdays, and you can see that the next one is ready to go. These premieres are well over 30 weeks now in the running. A great series of consistency, and this Tuesday is when the premieres run. Always on Tuesday around lunchtime in the Eastern time zone. They happen at 12:15, and what you'll find when you visit Scratch and Pete PA, especially if you can catch them for one of these premieres, is a chat that rivals channels with thousands of subscribers, because Scratch and Pete PA is out there giving so much support to so many other creators, moderating on tons of channels as well. I actually joke sometimes about how they've got so many social media tribute posts about them out there. But it's really something to see and really exhilarating to be a part of. In the videos, it's an interactive series. What that means is that when you follow Scratch and Pete PA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which I do, you're able to vote on the content of next week's video, which sets his series apart. It makes it unique and a lot of fun to interact with. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Scratch and Pete PA. You'll get an idea of the generosity and support that I'm talking about coming back to you when you connect with them. He also does a very considerate and thoughtful job of featuring a creator in every episode, which is really cool and great to see that kind of generosity as well. Grandma Faye LME is in the house and is a member, so I'm putting them on the wheel right away, of course. Let's spin and we'll get another channel up here. Scratch and Pete PA right now sitting at 654 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that we know that they're thinking about now. Good Cemetery's Gone Bad Vlogs is coming up. This is another creator who's here with Superchat almost every single day. And with 591 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about right now. And they're actually fairly new to Superchat. I think only finding us within the last month or so. But like I said, are here almost every single day, which is very cool. And hopefully everybody is enjoying connecting with them. If you haven't already, I hope that you will. Like I said, we'll push them towards 600. And I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better as time goes on, watching more videos and keeping up with what these creators are doing. It's one of the reasons why I enjoy putting videos up during the Superchat live streams. So, other than that, hopefully everybody's doing okay in the chat. If anybody would like to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. So I'm going to move a little bit faster now because we're in the second half of the live stream. We've got a little bit over an hour to go, so we've got lots of time to put lots of channels on the screen, and then we're going to go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures, our dear, dear friend, another extremely generous and supportive creator, and we'll join them for another premiere. Unstable TV is willing to swap playlists as well, which is cool. And Bose Pixel, I did add you onto the wheel now. So I wasn't sure if you were here still, so forgive me for that, but I did put you on the wheel because it's definitely time for that. Wolf Spirit Productions is here with exactly 150 subscribers today, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. They're now halfway there. You can see that they've got featured channels front and center, which is very, very cool, including Sparkle's Hope Chest, which happens to be mom to Wolf Spirit Productions. They actually did a collaboration, which I just watched right before we came on. The last thing I did before Tuber Chat today was watch this video, or one of the last things I did. And it's a pretty interesting collaboration that they've done. In this particular video, they say, what do you call it? Where they're comparing the idea of how you describe different things in the world. So for instance, an example would be, like, I happen to be from Canada. So when you have a carbonated beverage in the United States, most people, as far as I understand, call it soda. But in Canada, we call it pop, which is a more old school way of referring to it, if I understand right. This is a collection of about 20 different things in that way, where we see mom and daughter talking about the different ways that they describe different things like that. Lady S and family, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house, and everybody here is willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More says they've swapped playlists with a lot of people here in Tuber Chat, so you can go back after 45 days and swap with a person again if you want to, although I always recommend to everybody to be looking for new people to swap with. But Tuber Chat always has 10 to 20% new channels in the chat. I've actually slowed that down, so sometimes is a lot more, like 10%, and usually we see them in the very beginning of the live stream. We see more new channels come in right at the beginning. But again, what I like to recommend to everybody is not to necessarily jump on channels as soon as you see them if you see somebody new, because you want to see how they interact with everybody first. I mean, we can't control who comes into the chat. And I don't want to put the brakes on it unnecessarily, for instance. So I'm not going to make it an adult-only chat. That's not necessary. But if you have a creator that comes in and is, let's say, 8 to 10 years old, they may not understand the way that we're doing things here, and you might find frustration in trying to connect or swap playlists with somebody in that situation. So, not that I just want to center out younger creators, but we have been here at Tuber Chat for quite some time, and we have seen some of the things that have happened. So as you get to know more creators here in the chat, you can always reach out to new people. There should always be enough new people. And then Thrill Seeks, in my personal experience, I found that it is over 30 days but less than 45 days. And you can check that yourself. Everybody can always be checking that. If you've swapped playlists with people, what a lot of creators, I imagine, do is something similar to myself, where you keep a little bit of a piece of paper or a list on a spreadsheet or something where you are marking down who you're running and what day you're running them. Like, a goal might be to run a playlist a day for different people. So if you can meet 7 people to swap playlists with here in Tuber Chat, you've got a whole week of people that you can swap playlists with, right? And then by marking those dates, you can go back and have a quick look a month later and see if those red lines are still there. Like I said, for me personally, I've tested this lots of times. Not recently have I noticed, but when I did, it was over 30 days, but not quite 45 days. Everything Random and Unique Rose is our featured channel for today. We looked at that channel at the beginning of the live stream for the first 10 minutes, but thank you for your super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a little while now. And as a matter of fact, Everything Random and Unique Rose, we feature a different channel every single day on Tuber Chat based on impact and generosity that I see within the community. We do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos. So anybody that follows us on Facebook, Instagram, or Twitter would have seen our post today featuring Everything Random and Unique Rose. Bose Pixel is coming up next. This is another channel with an instinct for branding that I love talking about. They've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuber Chat for a while. I just watched another one of their videos, and they're definitely a dynamic creator. There's definitely a lot of energy here, but the thing I keep mentioning about this channel more than anything else is the branding, because when you get to this banner, the avatar, and the thumbnails, once you've seen Bose Pixel one time, you recognize it again thereafter. That's what I believe. And it's great when we see creators that have this kind of sense of branding. Not that everybody has to do the same thing. Certainly not. There's lots of different ways to do branding. There's lots of different ways to display your thumbnails, your banner, and things with consistency. So for instance, we looked at Nightstar Beauty earlier. Obviously, Unstable TV is doing a great job with their thumbnails. But when you look at these things, they're all completely different from each other, but yet fully consistent within their own channel and their own world, which is really cool. But Bose Pixel, like I said, has been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. And then Wolfsbear Productions is dropping a super chat on us for Sparkle's Hope Chest. So that's daughter generously supporting mom's channel, which is very cool. I'm always happy to see that kind of collaboration going on. So we'll make Sparkle's Hope Chest the next channel that we look at before I start spinning the wheel again. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Bose Pixel. We don't know their subscriber count right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. So let's look at Sparkle's Hope Chest right now. We touched on this when we were looking at that collaboration video on Wolfsbear Productions channel not too long ago. It actually came up in the search results right there. What do you call it? So now that I see a second video here, my question for Wolfsbear Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest is, I'm assuming that this is another version. Is this the same video, or I'm assuming this is another version of that video? And they actually got to spend some time together in the last couple of weeks, so they made a few different collaboration videos that we have to look forward to, which is really cool. Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is asking if anybody wants to wash dishes. So hopefully you'll get an offer. I don't know. And then Thrill Seeks has just dropped in a super chat as well. Thank you for that. Thrill Seeks is a long-time generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, a dear friend to Tuberchat, and has just sniped the stream boss position. So Thrill Seeks is now our stream boss, and we'll get a little bit of exposure for that reason, which is very cool. Sparkle's Hope Chest happens to be connected to a very tight-knit group of content creators who are extremely loyal and dedicated and genuine supporters. So I'm hoping everybody will connect with Sparkle's Hope Chest, and you'll find yourself expanding into their community as well. You can see that they do the featured channels collaboration that I love talking about. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they are saying to their audience and the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. You can imagine the impact that that has on both your audiences and the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages like this. And if you featured Tuberchat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. And Thrill Seeks will come up now. Thank you one more time for that super chat. For that reason, I put your channel up before we start spinning the wheel again. Like I said, Thrill Seeks is a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter to Tuberchat. They've been a dear friend for a long time. They happen to be a moderator on our copyright-free music channel as well. TWTTV is in the house. Thank you for coming in. Once again, our featured channel for today is Everything Random, a Unique Rose. And I see the Added Again Media and Natural Jamaican Vegan have come in. Good to see you both here. And then Natural Jamaican Vegan, notifications just never seem to work perfectly. I don't know what the reason is. So one of the things you can think about is making sure that you enable notifications for the creators who you want to. Here I do it for everybody. You see that. And I recommend doing it for everybody, but as well, you got to make sure that your notifications are enabled. So what they also suggest, anybody that talks about this kind of thing, is that if you're not getting notifications for certain channels, like for instance Tuberchat, you might want to turn them off and turn them back on again. Maybe that will help. but they just seem to randomly work or not work. I don't know if YouTube's suppressing them or only giving certain amounts. We schedule the live streams for Tuber Chat days in advance, so it's not like the notifications aren't ready in the algorithm. So your guess is as good as mine as to why they don't always work consistently. It's a frustration that we all live with, for sure, missing things and having to catch up afterwards. And then, so Drill Seeks has over 1,000 subscribers now. They're actually approaching 1,100 already. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this channel. With the year we've all had, not really been able for a lot of people to get out to some of the theme parks and things that we usually would. It's great that we have a channel like this that we can get a lot of that footage and at least have a look. And then experience that through David's eyes from Thrill Seeks. Like I said, they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a long, long time. So I'm going to spin the wheel. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. And I know if you're on a phone, you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a second, and it really does help, so I'll appreciate it greatly. And even I have to be reminded when I'm on a phone from time to time. So Sam's Vlogs Trains and More is coming up next. This happens to be another extremely supportive creator, somebody who actually is a member and a moderator here, happens to be a moderator on the Copyright Free Music channel as well. And thank you, Natural Jamaican Vegan. They always get our notifications. Michael's Adventure says nothing they've tried. Me too. I mean, they come and go, but a lot of times, not that it matters, I'll just show you. When I happen to be on a computer a lot of the time, so when I am, I'm constantly going to this area here. I go to my subscriptions, and what you'll see is that there'll always be a lot of people live. Right? There's always anywhere from 10 to 20, sometimes even more people live. Look, our friends Metrosonic, Janetti's Corner, James Gype, Collins Trivia is here, Shane and the Family TV. There's a lot of friends here, right? And then as well, videos. So we can see when people have put things up or if they have premieres coming up or whatever. A lot of times I'll use that because I can't rely on the notifications. And then your notifications should come up on the right-hand side, even if you don't actually get it on your phone or whatever. But anyway, like I said, your guess is as good as mine. This is Sam's Vlogs Trains and More. So they're always here as a member and a moderator. And they're an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They show generosity in every way that's possible on YouTube. They are willing to swap playlists with other creators for the purpose of gaining watch hours. They show shout-out videos here where they promote videos where they've been shouted out. They also do the featured channels collaboration that we were just talking about, and then they allow people to connect in their live streams the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And then with 5 years of experience on YouTube, you can bet that this is a loyal and dedicated supporter. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Let's spin the wheel and we'll get another channel up here. And Wolf Spirit Productions has let me know that the video that we saw on Sparkle's Hope Chest channel is a bit different than the one that they have on their own channel. So they're definitely two different videos. So for anybody that's following Wolf Spirit Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest, you've got two different videos in basically what you might call a series. Another couple of creators have done that. Mishana, who's an old friend of Tuber Chat, did a collaboration in a similar way with Kristen Welton, where they filmed, I think it was a 40 questions challenge video, and then they did two different versions of it, which is kind of cool. I'm always happy to see creators collaborate in that way, and it's always great when you have different content. Princess Beyond Passions is an extremely supportive creator. This is somebody who not only is here in Tuber Chat regularly, but as well is known to come by our Copyright Free Music channel and give us extra support that way, and is constantly out supporting other creators. And thank you to HowTo Lady for the positivity and kind words. I always appreciate the HowTo Lady's energy and positivity. So Princess Beyond Passions is fully monetized. There's lots of ways to support them when we get to their channel, including super chats and memberships. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. At 1,500 subscribers, they're now halfway to 2K. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. It's time for me to get a couple of names for our wheel. So I'll do that right now. And if anybody has the ability to share today's stream, whether it's on your community tab or Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that. It helps get more people into Tuber Chat today and does wonders for the algorithm, as you can imagine, in the coming days and weeks. Facing Reality and Binary Code are on the wheel now. Hunting and Stuff with J&J, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Jan Hines is on the wheel. Natural Jamaican Vegan is here, and we'll spin and we'll get another channel up and see what's happening. So Natural Jamaican Vegan has some luck. That's the last channel I put on the wheel and the first one to come up as soon as I spin again. Mom's handprint still in the house as well. And then let's see what Natural Jamaican Vegan has got going on for us. They've got 1,120 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. I'm just making a note to catch up with this channel. TWTTV, I'm going to put you on the wheel as well. And let me get you to pardon me just for a second. I'll be right back. Okay, pardon me for that. Shards of Gaming, good to see you in the house. Thanks for coming in. And then Thrill Seeks is heading out. Thank you for the time that you spent. And Natural Jamaican Vegan, obviously there's much to be learned from this creator, as well as entertained and inspired by when we talk about these cooking and food channels. Food is something, of course, we all have in common, so it's great that we have a lot of these channels in the Tuber Chat family, and especially when they're such loyal and dedicated supporters as well. So let's spin, and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. In a little while, we're going to go and watch a premiere from our dear friend Michael's Adventures. And then Team Goodman still in the house. Thank you so much. I know it can be tough sometimes on different devices when we have troubles and things like that. I actually just thought about something today, if you could believe it. So it's not often that we lose streams here due to the internet or anything like that, but it's happened where we've broken the stream. One of the things I did not consider is I always have my cell phone tethered to the computer so that if the internet goes down, at least hopefully the phone will pick up as a backup for the internet. But what I wasn't considering is I keep the phone right beside me, and I don't get the best signal when I'm indoors where I am. So that's something to consider as well. I might have to push the phone away and keep that at a distance. This is just something I'm messaging because for those of you who live stream or are thinking about doing it, you know, it's almost unreasonable for anybody to have to pay for 2 internet connections, but it's really the only way to make sure that things are going to be 99% fail-safe with your streams and things like that. And even then, if the power goes out, you got a problem, right? So it's a lot to think about. But Unstable TV is here now, and this is another channel that I talk about with their branding. They have been doing a great job for a long time with these thumbnails. You know, obviously it matches the banner, but these are a couple of dynamic creators. They've got a great rapport between them. They're fun to watch. And they've had some instinct to get into challenge and reaction videos for a long time, and recently found, some wild success in some of their reaction videos. What ended up happening is it's better for them to tell you the story if you want to visit their channel and reach out to them. But they started doing some reaction videos and getting requests for reaction videos from their community, and then found some of those going like just wild. You can see some of these views here, and it's inconsistent, which is great, right? Like, so we see one video here with 84 views 3 days ago, which is great either way, and then we see surrounding videos with a couple thousand, 3,000, 2,000, like very, very cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them and seeing the variety that they've got going on and the wild success that they're experiencing right now, which is very, very cool. And like I said, they'd probably be open to anybody reaching out and talking to them about their story, because they have shared the information about how this stuff has happened. And I always appreciate when people do that, so that we can spread it throughout the community and have people hopefully take inspiration from that and find some of the same success. And thank you, Shards of Gaming, for the push always on the thumbs up. I really do appreciate that. It actually helps. Shards of Gaming does that for us regularly, and it does help. If anybody hasn't already given that thumbs up, I hope that you will. So with over 3,000 subscribers, it's not going to be long before they have 4,000, but we'd love to push them right now towards the 3,200 that they're thinking about. They're already halfway there. We'll get to Facing Reality next. This is another creator who regularly engages the chat pretty much every day. They're here with us just about every day, and I always appreciate that. Forgive me, I made a mistake when I was copying and pasting there. Grandma Faye LME is still on the wheel. And Facing Reality, it's not only questions. They share information about how they're growing as well and what they're learning along their journey. I always appreciate that, because the more that we in the chat discuss these different things, then the more we can all take inspiration from each other and make better decisions for our channels and our videos, myself included. For those of you who don't already know, I run channels for other people as well as myself, but I love taking all the different things we learn together here and taking that experience off to do the work that I do on other channels, and then as well I take the experience that I learn while I run those channels and bring it here so that we can discuss that stuff as well. So let's get At It Again Media onto the wheel. And Facing Reality has 607 subscribers right now. It's pure variety on this channel. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. I see that they've got a premiere that will be running just before Tuber Chat on Monday. So hopefully everybody will connect with them, and you'll find some brand new content coming up from them within the next couple of days, which is really cool. But they're doing a great job of posting frequently anyway as well. Abby Stalker Mom, I haven't put you on the wheel yet, but it's definitely time. So I'll get Abby Stalker Mom on there right now. And Jan Hines is going to come up onto the screen right now. Jan Hines is another creator who's with us regularly here in Tuber Chat almost every single day lately, as a matter of fact. Genesee Hair Salon, let me get you onto the wheel. And Jan Hines is another creator where we don't know the specific subscriber count right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we always just want to be pushing each other along as much as we can. It's pure variety on this channel as well, but there's reviews, obviously, there's hauls, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you'll find when you get to this channel. One of the things I like to do when we don't know the subscriber count, or if we know it's under 100, is to leave a comment here on the discussion tab as well, because that gives the algorithm an extra little boost to say, hey, I wanted to be connected to this creator, please don't take that away. The American Wanderer is still in the house. Let's get them onto the wheel and we'll spin. Mr. Fulton Mraz is in the house. They've got an interview coming up. Very cool. And then yeah, Shards of Gaming, hopefully you'll do well with your studies. I have to take a good look at your channel. I know I came by and hit a video up. I forget if it was yesterday or the day before, within the last few days. But I want to have a look at your channel and see if you've done any of the game production that you're talking about. I'd just love to see what you've done. Simona Watson is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And I'm going to get Team Goodman onto the screen right now. Team Goodman is another creator that happens to be here in Tuber Chat. A couple of creators, really. They happen to be in the chat regularly with us. Jeremy D-Day's in the house. Good to see you here as well. That's the second channel from JD Knight 7. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Team Goodman. They are definitely loyal and dedicated supporters, to say the least. And then there's pure variety on this channel as well. So they've got something new coming up in a few days as well. August 11th. I think it's Wednesdays. They always put their videos out on Wednesdays. Maybe I'm starting to notice a pattern here. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, they're here with us almost every single day in Tuber Chat. They've been with Tuber Chat for actually quite some time. And I see them out supporting others as well, which is really, really cool. Now, again, this is another creator where we don't know the subscriber count, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards their next milestone. And we see that they have over 1,000 because they've got a community tab right there. For those of you who are about to hit 1,000 subscribers, that community tab will show up 7 days after you get your 1,000. It happens automatically. And let's spin. We're going to look at Gramafe LME. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, that's my mistake. Mom and Lon came up on the wheel. Gramafe LME is still waiting. That was a really close one. We'll see what Mom and Lon has coming up right now. This channel was actually just featured on Tuber Chat recently. With 114 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. Oh, Husband's Day Off is every Wednesday, so Team Goodman puts their videos out on Wednesday. Very cool. And it's pure variety here on Mom and Lon, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They've been with Tuber Chat for, I believe, just over a month now. Maybe just under a month. It's around that month area, I believe, and have already shown impact in our community. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, they've been previously featured, of course. And one of the things, like I said, I like to do for any channels under 100 is leave a comment here on the discussion tab. I see that Thrill Seeks has left a great comment there as well, along with Kristen Welton. But that's something just to give the algorithm an extra little push to say, hey, I want to be subscribed to this channel. Please don't take that away if they decide to play games with everybody's numbers in the next couple of days. Unstable TV, thank you for the time that you spent. I always appreciate every moment you could spend here in Tuber Chat. And like I said, hopefully everybody will connect with Unstable TV and get an idea for yourself, a first-hand look at some of the wild success that they've got going on. Because they're just doing fantastic right now. Binary Code is coming up. Let's see what they've got going on for us. Binary Code is a new connection for Tuber Chat. They've only been with us a couple of weeks, but have already shown impact and generosity, so much so in our community that they will be featured tomorrow. Today's featured channel is Everything Random, a Unique Rose. Friday we featured Cabaret Gaming, and on Monday we will be featuring Joy Blessed Life. We do that every single day with a different channel based on impact and generosity that I see within the community, and we do that across all of our social networks, including Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, and on the thumbnails of our videos, as you have seen, so that you have over 200 opportunities to meet generous, loyal, and dedicated supporters, even when TuberChat is not live streaming. So with 667 subscribers, I'm hoping everybody will connect with Binary Code, get an idea about the positivity and motivation you're going to get from this channel firsthand, and we'll push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they know is right around the corner, because they've already got a giveaway planned, which is very, very cool. And let's get Shards of Gaming onto the wheel. Let's spin. Cooking with Miss Brown is in the house, another extremely supportive creator. Somebody who is definitely a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter, to say the least. And now we're going to look at Grandma Faye LME. Now, I'm not sure if they're still with us here. They might have just come in quickly. So if they're not still here, I'll move on quickly, but we will put that channel up. Grandma Faye LME has actually been an official member of TuberChat for quite some time. With 474 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther as well, towards the 500 they're thinking about. Get them halfway on the road to that 1K. And catch up with them as well. There's Grandma Faye LME right there. I'm just making a note. To make sure that I get by your channel to catch up a little bit. I still keep my notes with pen and paper, as a matter of fact. I don't know why, for somebody who's so digitally aware, if you want to call it that, I don't use any of the digital stuff to keep track of everything. I tend to use the pen and paper, the old school method. And then Added Again Media, so when you get on the wheel, you're a superstar. Maybe. Added Again Media is on there, so that's okay. It takes a little while, but I do it with a combination of a robot that I use, and then with the fact that eventually we wean the wheel down to names that are, let's say when we get down to 5 or 6 names, then I look over to the list and start adding from our chat list, usually controlled by a robot. When we get this late into the live stream, I go back into the participant list to start grabbing names as well. So it's a high-tech process we got going on here. GamerBro56, good to see you here. Probably going to be another half hour or so. So there's still a bit of time if you want to meet some friends and family members here, but it's good to have you back, so thanks for coming in. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Look at that, Added Again Media. I swear, there has to be some kind of force out there that looks in on the chat, and when somebody engages the chat in that way, it pulls them up. This is the second time we've seen that. The HowTo Lady had it happen earlier as well. Added Again Media has 1,410 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther, get them rolling towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about, halfway to 2K. And Grandma Faye LME is willing to swap playlists along with Facing Reality. And then Gamer Bro, yep, good to see you here. And hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members. I know you've been here once before, but if you don't mind, just take a moment to read our video description if you haven't already. It'll describe exactly how you can meet other creators here. It takes a little while to get onto the wheel. If you have some time, we'll get you on there and have a look at your channel. But we're very much focused on relationships here, like supporting each other over the long term, so you can meet lots of friends here. Shifa the Hustler, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. I do see quite a few people still willing to swap playlists. So if you're willing to swap playlists, just please simply say so in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Added Again Media's first video is how to destroy your marriage. That's interesting. And I like the Steve Harvey on there too. I'll have to catch up with that. Genesee Hair Salon is coming up next. This is another creator who's recently found Superchat in the last month or so. Gamer Bro 56 looking for gaming and or looking for video ideas. We'll have to have a look at your channel and see what you've got. So for anybody that's visiting GamerBro56, you can have a look at their channel, see what they've already done, but then they're looking for suggestions. So there's always, I'm assuming that you're a gamer then, but you know, there's a million video games out there that are easy to get into videos. And basically, I always believe that things start with what you enjoy. So if you start with, let's say, if you can do gaming videos, if you start with the games that you really like to play, you can get those happening, and then you'll gain an audience, and then as your audience builds, they'll give you suggestions along the way as well. Once you get to a certain point, you can't help it. People, I promise you, will give you ideas. So Jeremy D-Day, let me get you onto the wheel. And then, and actually, Shards of Gaming has a great bit of advice here as well when they're talking about recommend making videos that you enjoy watching. Yes, absolutely. So when you think about the things that you like to watch, maybe that's what you want to make. And then, because you know people will enjoy watching it if you enjoy watching it, right? Computer Chick Productions is still here. We'll get you onto the wheel right now. And Shifa the Hustler. And let's get Gamer Bro 56 onto the wheel. Okay, so Genesee Hair Salon has 226 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 300 that they're thinking about. This is a fairly new channel. The Superchat only finding us within the last few weeks, but I'm looking forward to getting to know this channel better. And this is one of the things, I keep saying it today, but I really enjoy about putting channels on the screen here in Superchat is that over time I get to know the channels and hopefully the creators better as time goes on. Every time you're here, I can promote you even better. And then, yes, Computer Chick Productions. They've been on YouTube 15 years, and they just create and have fun, which is a great way to approach it. So let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next on the wheel. We still got a half an hour to go, and then we are going to watch a premiere from Michael's Adventure. So we still got lots of time to put everybody's channel on the screen. Jeremy D-Day is coming up. This is a creator I've been connected to for well over a year and a half, as a matter of fact. They are an extremely loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. This is the second channel, as a matter of fact, from JD Knight 7, and I'll show you that first channel in a quick second here. With 87 subscribers right here, we'd love to push Jeremy D-Day a little bit closer on his road to the first 100. Diana Brienne Fairchild, forgive me, I haven't put you onto the wheel yet. And we'll see... great channel there with a lot of subscribers when we get that up. And Jeremy D-Day, like I said, when we're looking at channels under 100, we love to leave a comment on the discussion tab just to give the algorithm that extra little boost, right? We got to do everything we can to support each other always, but in the case of channels under 100, I like to take it a step further. Jewel in the Kitchen, always great to see you. She's an extremely supportive creator, but happens to be a member, so of course I've got you on the wheel right away. Let's spin, and we'll see what's coming up next. I am going to show you JD Knight 7. And like I said, this creator's been connected to me for at least a year and a half, both on my personal channel and here in Superchat. Why am I not? Oh, I misspelled. It's JD Knight 7. And there we go, with 3,330 subscribers or so. Hopefully we can push them a little bit closer to the 3,400 that they're thinking about. So now we're going to look at GamerBro56, and I haven't put Moon Goddess Treasures onto the wheel yet. Let's get them on there. And thank you, everybody, for hanging out today, for the time that you spent. I accidentally spun the wheel, but that's okay. We're looking at GamerBro56. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to this creator. It's a fairly new channel with 22 subscribers. They're looking for video ideas right now, so we'll likely see some great growth in this channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to them. Now, I don't subscribe or watch videos while I live stream, so what I'm going to do is take your videos... and let me just go to your videos tab and make sure we get everything. So I'm going to take all 3 of your videos, as a matter of fact, and add them into my watch later list. If I can. Why are my dots not showing up here? Is there, do you have comments off or something like that? Is there something up with this channel? I'm just gonna have a look and see if something is up. Nope, it should be okay. Why don't I get the 3 dots here? It's okay. I'll get it from the home page. I notice you don't have a discussion tab there either. Yeah, something's really up here. Why are my dots not showing up here? Alright, I'm going to do differently than I always say. Yeah, I knew something was up because I can't put the notification bell on. Is it possible that your channel's been set up as made for kids or anything like that? I'm just curious because it's stopping your channel from being able to do a couple of things to make what we're talking about easy on everybody. But I'm just going to make a note for myself. That when I get to your channel tonight, when I go through my watch later list, I'll go to your channel. I'm going to watch all 3 videos, and then I'll connect with you that way. Next, we're going to look at Moon Goddess Treasures. And then I suggest to everybody, because these videos are so short, then please watch all 3 videos from this creator and leave comments on all 3. Because we know that the road to the first 100 is the hardest, but especially with such short videos and such a new channel, we got to push a little bit farther for them. Tiffany G, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I've got you onto the wheel right away, and so Moon Goddess Treasures has 1,000 subscribers. They've just crossed that marker. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther because we want to make sure that they stay above the 1,000 if YouTube decides to play games with their numbers in the next couple of days, as we all have seen and I'm sure we all love. And what you'll find from this channel is a lot of auctions where you're able to get in. They do a great job of describing the different things that they have for sale, and then you're able to bid on those. Yeah, there's something up, GamerBro56, because I can't put your notification bell on and you don't have a discussion tab. So I don't know what that is about on your channel, unless you have copyright strikes or anything like that. I just don't know. Everything Randomly Unique Rose, thank you so much for the super chat again. I do appreciate that extra support. Everything Randomly Unique Rose happens to be our featured channel for today. You could see that because they gave that super chat, their link was just dropped in the chat so you can connect to them easily. And Everything Randomly Unique Rose has actually shown generosity and impact in our community already after only finding us a short while ago, and for that reason was featured today. Because I wanted to introduce their channel to everybody. So hopefully everyone will connect with them. We looked at that channel for about the first 10 minutes of today's live streams. And then, yeah, GamerBro56. For that, you hopefully can be on a computer, and we'll have to go through your YouTube studio and check a lot of different settings just to make sure that everything is set the way you want it, and hopefully that will help a little bit. The Anthony's Family Show, let me get you onto the wheel. And let's spin. I'm going to move a little bit faster because we want to make sure we get everybody's channel on the screen if we can before we go to our premiere from Michael's Adventures. And then Computer Chick Production says you need to go through all your videos. Yeah, you might have to check your videos and make sure that they're not set as made for kids if it's appropriate. So if you need them set as made for kids, then you absolutely want to do that. But if not, that might be something that is an issue. So you'll just want to check those, and you can change your default settings as well. Moon Goddess Treasures, my pleasure having your channel up for a moment. Oh, I haven't got Rabbit Hole Clicker on the wheel today. Rabbit Hole Clicker is an extremely supportive creator. So TWTTV has 777 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. This actually happens to be a dynamic family of creators. And then as well, they have a second channel, which I'm going to show everybody as well. And they do a lot of variety here, which is very cool. And when we look at Lil Ren and Bunny Tracks, this is the second channel from the same creators where we see music videos made by the creators from TWTTV. So that's very cool. Both of these channels have been featured this year on Superchat. And TWTTV has been a longtime friend to Superchat, as a matter of fact. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. Like I said, I'm going to move a little bit faster now. So we'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And Jewel in the Kitchen is going to be coming up next. And I see that Tiffany G has just dropped a super chat on us. So thank you very much for that. I really do appreciate that. For that reason, I'm going to put your channel up next before I spin the wheel again. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Tiffany G because she dropped that super chat. The link was dropped right under, so you can connect with her very quickly that way. Jewel in the Kitchen is here with 2,910 subscribers or so. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 3,000 that they're thinking about. They're officially on the road right now. You can see they've got their featured channels front and center with a lot of familiar faces there, and I always appreciate Tuber Chat being included there. You can see there's much to be learned from Jewel in the Kitchen on their channel when we look at some of this delicious content here. But the thing I like describing about Jewel in the Kitchen the most is the fact that they're so supportive of other creators. So not only do they do StreamYards of their own, they post a lot of videos, but they're out supporting other creators regularly. Just today they were over on our copyright-free music channel supporting us there, and I see Jewel in the Kitchen on other people's live streams regularly, supporting them as well, sharing their content, which is very, very cool. And then everything randomly unique grows. Hopefully we'll get a few more thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given one, I'll appreciate it. And GamerBro56, I don't do Tuber Chat on Twitch. The copyright-free music channel does run over there, and occasionally I go over there myself to visit and see what's happening and this and that, but I don't really do a lot with Twitch right now. And then GamerBro56 is asking about making a banner on the iPhone. So my suggestion would be to use Canva. So that's a free app that you can use for iPhone or Android, and it has free banner templates in there, so you can get in there and make a banner very quickly. On my personal channel, my name is Kevin K. My link has been dropped in the chat many times. You can find tutorials for how to make thumbnails and banners with Canva. I did one just a couple of months ago that's fairly fresh, and I did it on the app, so it should be somewhat helpful. So hopefully everybody will connect with Jewel in the Kitchen. Like I said, they've been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for a while. They have got Super Chats and memberships available on their channel, of course. Tiffany G is here. Oh, this might not be the right Tiffany G. I got to watch the avatar. This is something that we all have to be careful of, right? When we're searching for channels, you don't want to connect with the wrong channel, because that will, you know, result obviously in you not getting the subscriber that you're looking for. Tiffany G comes up here almost first in the list with 85 subscribers, which is cool because Tiffany G obviously is a little bit of a popular name. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Thank you one more time for that super chat. For that reason, we're looking at them right before I start spinning the wheel again. And then, yeah, Diana Brienne Fairchild happens to use the pro version of Canva, but the free version definitely has a lot of stuff to get anybody started. Tiffany G has 85 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 90 that they're thinking about today, and almost right to that 100 that they're thinking about. And obviously there's variety on this channel. I'm looking forward to getting to know their channel even better as time goes on. And like I keep saying, that's one of the reasons why I like putting channels on the screen like this. Over time, I get to know the channels and hopefully the creators better, so I can promote you better every time you're here. And then, yeah, the HowTo Lady says as well that Canva is awesome. Now, me personally, I happen to be a Photoshop guy. I'm on that all the time, so it's easy for me to use that. But I have used Canva many times. As a matter of fact, in the last tutorial that I did on my personal channel, I used it as the app for the first time to show you not only how to use it, but how easy it would be, knowing that so many people use that thing. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy that, and it definitely is a great way to get something up and running quickly. You can always change it later, right? If you just want to get something up to have it done, then that's an idea. So thank you one more time, Tiffany G, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that, especially the extra support, and hopefully everybody will connect and see the variety on this channel. Now, Jewel in the Kitchen we just looked at, so I'm going to take that off the wheel. We'll spin one more time. And once again, our feature channel for today is Everything Random, a Unique Rose. Computer Chick Productions uses Photoshop as well. I just happen to use it because I've been using it forever. So I'm proficient, right? I don't necessarily want to say great. I'm not an artist. I just know how to use the program and get things done. I can do graphic arts fairly well. But that's just from using it for so long, right? More than anything else. Everything Random, a Unique Rose. So Canva is also a website. So it's an app and a website, so you can just use it online with any browser, whether you use Chrome, Firefox, Safari, Edge, or anything else. So that's another reason why I enjoy it so much. It's so fast, right? Everybody has it available no matter what device you're on. And then very good, GamerBro56, thanks so much. The American Wanderer has been with TuberChat for a little while now as well, and hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. And 1,460 subscribers for this channel. Hopefully we can push them a little bit closer towards the 1,500 that they're thinking about. And they obviously have memberships and super chats available on their channel because they're fully monetized, of course. So I did say we're going to move a little bit faster. I just want to make sure we get everybody's channel on the screen. We still got quite a while to go. Another 20 minutes before we're going to catch a premiere for Michael's Adventures. And let's look at the Anthony's Family Show and see what they've got going on for us today. The Anthony's Family Show has 1,130 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,200 that they're thinking about. I'm just making a note for myself to catch up with your channel. The Anthony's Family Show actually allows people to connect in the same way that we do here in TuberChat. And they're an extremely supportive creator. They spread a lot of positivity everywhere they go as well. They've got pure variety on their channel, as you can see. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them, and they are definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, to say the least. So hopefully everybody will help push them towards the 1,200 that we're thinking about. And I will spin the wheel again in another moment. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists. Other creators should reach out to you. And if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Writing with Emotion New Soul is in the house. That is the second channel from Emotion. We looked at that earlier today. They happen to be an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. Writing with Emotion New Soul is where we get a look behind the scenes at the writing process from the talented singer and songwriter, who is now a dear friend to myself and the Superchat family from the channel Emotion. Papessa Lifestyle, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Rabbit Hole Clicker has 28 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther on the road to the first 100. Barb's Country Home, good to see you here. I'm going to get you onto the wheel with Papessa Lifestyle. And am I spelling it wrong? Papessa Lifestyle with one word, yes. And then Barb's Country Home. And Rabbit Hole Clicker is extremely supportive. So first of all, they're here in the chat with us here in Tuber Chat regularly, but as well, almost every day, and then as well in our copyright-free music channel. So for those of you who haven't seen it, all the music that you hear in the background of Tuber Chat is available as copyright-free music that you can use in your videos and live streams on a separate channel. The link for that is dropped regularly. And you'll find Rabbit Hole Clicker over there almost every single day as well, keeping the conversation going. This is somebody who also is not afraid to engage the chat and is technically knowledgeable, so they're willing to share knowledge and advice so that everybody can improve their channels, videos, and our entire digital life, really. We talk about computers and things from time to time. So let's spin. Oh, actually, I just got a message here. So Emotion is going to be interviewed tonight by House of X Entertainment Inc. So that's a very cool collaboration. I'm happy to see a couple of Tuber Chat family members connecting with each other and collaborating in that way. So on House of X Entertainment's channel tonight, you'll find an interview with Emotion, which is very, very cool. I'll be looking forward to that. I got to make a note of that. It's at 8 p.m. 8 p.m. our time, which is 2 hours from now. So Diana Brienne Fairchild has 1,500, or sorry, she's got well over 1,500 subscribers. She's got 15,000 subscribers. And then thanks so much, Wolf Spirit Productions. Hopefully we'll see you again maybe tomorrow. And then, yes, thank you, Sparkles Hope Chest. Diana Brienne Fairchild with 15,000 now has 5 channels, as a matter of fact. But you'll find pure variety on this channel, where she hopes to spread positivity and inspire people. She does a lot of variety here, including live streams, which is very, very cool. Is always spreading energy and positivity. And, again, it's Makeup Mom and Son's birthday today, so if anybody has a chance to hop by her channel for a live stream today, she'll be doing one. I should check what time she's going to do that. I'll try to look in another window. Anybody can hop by there and hopefully wish her a happy birthday as well. Makeup Mom and Son is here as a member and a moderator regularly. My pleasure, Diana Brienne Fairchild, having your channel up. And she's another creator who enjoys sharing information when it comes to helping people with their videos and channels, you know, to share her experience so that everybody can do a little bit better. We can all improve, and I'm always happy to see that kind of thing going on. Papessa Lifestyle just dropped a super chat on us. Thank you so much for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. This is another creator who's been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite a while, as a matter of fact. But for that reason, we're going to look at her channel right now before I start spinning the wheel again. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of delicious looking content on this channel. I'm just making a note to make sure I catch up with you. as we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. So, you know, you got to really put a lot of effort into making sure you're making the rounds and supporting everybody as much as you can. Now, if we're all supporting each other as much as we can, everybody will be fine, right? But you'll find as you follow more and more, it becomes a little bit more like few and far between, right? But you want to make sure you're always catching up. Shards of Gaming today. I already have a raid plan. Michael's Adventures is doing a premiere that's already scheduled, coming up in 15 minutes. But Makeup Mom and Son today has got a live stream that she will do at some point. I was just gonna go and look and see if she's got that scheduled. Lady DS TV, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect. Please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one, and if you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then Sam Slogs trains more. Okay, if Makeup Mom and Son's not streaming tonight, then that's okay. I thought I saw a message or something earlier that said that she might. If not, then that's okay. But hopefully everybody will just keep that in mind. It's her birthday. If you manage to get by her channel, then that's great. But we are going to go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures in a little over 10 minutes. And let us spin the wheel. So Papessa Lifestyle has well over 2,000 subscribers now, over 2,280. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 2,300 that we're thinking about. And I talk about this all the time, but it's always cool when we see so many cooking channels or food channels or healthy lifestyle channels in the Tuber Chat community, because we all have food in common, and I think we can all take inspiration from these channels. So it's great for channels like Papessa Lifestyle to be here, and that's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat, as a matter of fact. Thank you one more time for that Super Chat. I appreciate that extra support. Barb's Country Home is here with 137 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that we know they will be soon thinking about. Pure variety on this channel, but obviously Barb's Country Home says enough right there. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. We likely have lots to learn on this channel, as well as being entertained and inspired by. And what will happen is we've still got over 10 minutes to go. So we'll put hopefully everybody's channel on the screen. I'll get through as many as I can. We'll go and watch a premiere from Michael's Adventures, but everybody will be welcome to continue connecting the same way that we do here in Michael's Adventures live chat during that premiere. And then as well, I'll leave this live stream running for a few minutes right up until that premiere starts, so that everybody can continue to clean up their connections here. So again, Barb's Country Home is... it's hard to say fairly new to Tuber Chat anymore, because it's been over a month. I'm not sure if it's over 2 months yet, I think, but hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Barb's Country Home, and we'll see the variety that they got going on their channel as well. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. And I will soon make sure that I'm not missing anybody on the wheel. And then Gamer Bro 56, yeah, we're all going to be looking forward to seeing what you come up with. And hopefully you can make it back as early as tomorrow. We might have a look at your channel again with a brand new banner. That will be very, very cool. Abby Stalker Mom's an extremely supportive creator. I hope they're still with us. It took like forever for them to come up on the screen today. They've been on the wheel for a long, long time. But they are generous, loyal, and dedicated, to say the least. And Abby Stalker Mom actually is out. Oh, they're here. They're right there. They're not only supporting us here on Tuber Chat almost every single day, they happen to be in our copyright-free music channel regularly, helping us grind out the watch hours and keep the conversation going there. And then as well, they are out. I see them regularly supporting other creators as well. Now, we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're working towards. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So let's get Lady DSTV onto the wheel. We know that that's a brand new channel. Is there anybody that I've missed? Professor Fox and Dr. B are here. I've got you on the wheel right away. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. If there's anybody that hasn't been on the wheel, just give me a little bit of a nudge and let me know. And then we still have time to get a few more channels on the screen. Computer Chick Productions is coming up right now. And I'm just looking in another window there so that I can make sure I get our premiere ready to go. Michael's Adventures actually now is over 800 subscribers, so they are soon going to be looking towards making sure those hours are stacking up so that they don't have to wait too long to get their monetization happening after they hit the 1,000. Let me grab this URL for everybody, and if you don't mind mentioning Superchat Raid when you get over there. Actually, let me change the way I'm doing this. Computer Chick Productions is here with 15 years of experience on YouTube and willing to help everybody with ideas and advice for your channels and your videos. So I'm just posting the link for Michael's Adventures premiere. We're going to go over there, and like I said, everybody can continue to connect in exactly the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat during the chat that will run along with that premiere. And then as well, I'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that premiere starts so that everybody can clean up their connections here as well. So, Computer Chick Productions has over 1,000 subscribers with about 1,040 right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,100 that they'll be thinking about. And I've just pinned that link so that everybody can get to that easily. And let's spin the wheel. Computer Chick Productions, I got to make a note to catch up with you as well. I know it's been a little while. And Shifa the Hustler is coming up right now as well. This is another creator that's been with Tuber Chat for a little while and is a loyal and dedicated supporter, of course. Hopefully my copy and paste is going to work. No, it doesn't want to. What on earth is going on now? There we go. Shifa the Hustler. And we don't know the subscriber count on this channel right this second, but that's okay. We just want to push them a little bit farther towards the next milestone that they're looking towards. One of the things I like to do when we don't know the subscriber count is to hit the discussion tab and leave a comment for them here. This just goes along with the idea of always doing as much as we can for each other while we're connecting. And hopefully you do a better job than I do when you leave comments like this. But I just like to do that to give the algorithm an extra little nudge to say, hey, I want to be connected to this creator. Please don't take that away. And then Shards of Gaming, no sweat. I appreciate every moment everybody can spend here in Tuber Chat. I will definitely put your channel up to show it to everybody, even if you have to go right now. We've only got a few more channels to get through, and then we're going to get into our premiere. We'll be going over for that shortly, but we've got just enough time right now. So let's spin and we'll get another channel up here right now. And hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to Shifa the Hustler and checking out the variety on this channel as well. Jacob Downey, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Shards of Gaming is coming up. Look at that luck, right? Because we just talked about you going and you came up right away. Shards of Gaming, is always spreading positivity in the chat, always encouraging extra thumbs up. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up, I hope that you will. I absolutely do appreciate that, and I appreciate those. And Shards of Gaming has 207 subscribers, so I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that they'll soon be thinking about as well. Oh, and then Rabbit Hole Clicker, the interference is coming from the music source. It's possible because I added another one. But what happened is yesterday I updated, like it updates automatically, Streamlabs OBS, and there's no way to add a VLC source anymore. That's what was running the background music, was just a playlist of all the Thrive Together music. And then all of a sudden yesterday it just disappeared. And then the static was back with the microphone, which is unexplainable. So I removed the source, added a new music source, and just put a looping mix from the Thrive Together thing in for about half an hour, and it didn't, I don't know, it's just not clean. So tonight I'm going to install Windows on my Mac, which is going to stress me out, but I will do it. We'll try, and hopefully running what we're doing on Windows might be an answer for us, and I might be able to add a few more features and things like that. We'll see. The computer should definitely be able to handle it, but I wonder if some of the limitations of Mac are what's in my way. It's a fairly new computer, but it's not the newest M1. So, Lady DS TV is a brand new connection for Superchat. Hopefully everybody will give them a warm welcome. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, so I'm going to take one of their latest videos, this 10-minute one here, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch their video in full. I'll leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn the notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully they're subscribed to Superchat as well, and they have our notification bell on so they don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Now we're going to look at Professor Fox and Dr. B, and I'm just going to put one more channel onto the wheel. We'll spin just for fun. Oh, Lincolnshire Trains and Buses channel is here. They've been here in and out for a while. So hopefully everybody will connect with them. Again, we don't know the subscriber count on this channel, so I'm going to leave them a comment here on their discussion tab. And that just gives the algorithm an extra little boost for them. Jacob Downey will be the next channel that we look at. I'm just going to get that ready here. And then I'm going to grab our link again for our premiere that we're going to go and raid now. And we'll go see Michael's adventures. Everybody will be able to continue connecting over there in the same way that we do here in Superchat. So Professor Fox and Dr. B, thank you for coming in. Hopefully everybody will connect with your channel and see the variety that they've got going on here. We'll look at Jacob Downey right now. And the last channel that we'll look at for today is going to be Lincolnshire Trains and Bus channel. And Jacob Downey is a fairly new connection to Superchat. I believe they come to us from Cutegothgirlgamer, as a matter of fact. And Lincolnshire Trains and Buses, I'm just spinning for fun. Hopefully everybody's enjoyed their time here, meeting new friends and family members. I'll join you in a moment over with Michael's adventures. Like I said, everybody's free to continue connecting the same way that we do here in their live chat. And I appreciate every moment everybody spent here today. If you don't mind, give me a thumbs up on the way out. Give Michael's Adventures a thumbs up on the way in. I've pinned that link. I'll drop it one more time. I'll see you over there, and we will be back for Superchat tomorrow and Monday. Thank you, everybody, for the time that you spent. Phase Yoda, Phase King, sorry you caught us right at the end. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.